said that you want to get diamond. Last time you were platinum, like low platinum. Now we're sitting in emerald 2 at this second coaching session. So tell me, how does your gameplay look and feels like right now?
I started after the session. I started playing better, like more consistent. My decisions were more consistent, but the past of the days, I started making poorly decisions that I know, but I don't know why. And then I started losing and went back to Emerald 3 and then 2 and then 3 and like that 3 times.
Okay, I see. So what seems to be the biggest issue right now?
I think I don't know how to make decisions like in the moment. I start doubting and don't know what to do.
Okay.
Maybe like when we did our session that I wanted to go dragon and then I went back and then I started moving around and then didn't know what to do. That happened to me sometimes.
Okay. And why do you think that is?
Because I don't know what is the best decision in the moment.
But will you be able to tell which is the best decision when you see your game again and you just pause there and try to think?
Maybe.
Okay, I see.
But maybe I think something and it's not the right choice.
So you're not sure on your decision making. I see. Okay, so level 1, play for the push and not play for the cheese. And not play for the cheese. Also, you should queue the minions a lot more. It's okay, we're gonna go on the replay. So in the beginning, I told you that since you have I told you that in this matchup, you have to push, and pushing is very important, more important than poking. Why did I say that?
Because they are a lane that want the push.
How do you know that?
Because they are poke lane.
True, because they have a Lux support that is very strong early on. She has Comet and she's gonna be playing to poke you, and the wave, just controlling the wave, is one of the easiest things that you can do, make the life of Brand easier. So you have here, you have Lux, which is a very strong champion early on, against a Brand, which is a very strong champion early on. So what you should do is that you should try to help him to get more poke. So using the wave and pushing the wave is helping him, but how? What do I mean when I say you're pushing?
Because it's less minions and he can land the abilities.
That's right.
But when you're talking about pushing, you're talking about pushing or slow pushing.
In general, you want to look to push faster than the enemy. You're not looking to crush the wave into the tower. You're just looking to get a bit of priority, and once you can zone, you can just last it.
Okay.
So I repeat, you are trying to push, and if you see that you have, let's say, more minions, like let's say you have, okay.
Also, one question before I forget: what if they give up the push?
If they give up the push, that means you shouldn't, like, you should stop from pushing. You just walk up. If they give up the push, that means they will back off, which means you will walk up on the wave. The wave is gonna be right here, and you can just look to poke. That's the goal. That's what you're trying to achieve. If the wave is in the middle, that's the same thing you're doing. You're pushing, and if you see that they back off or they have to back off, you're walking up. So that's what you want to achieve. You want to achieve a faster push than them. But if they give it up, then you can just look to poke, because give up means they back off. If they back off means we can move in. So that's what you want to achieve. You want to push until you have a faster push than them. Once they're gonna get zoned, once they're gonna be pushed into the tower, or once at least you're gonna get a bigger wave than them, you can just walk up on your wave and you can just poke them. You can focus on poking, but pushing in this lane is more important. And this is because you have Brand against Lux. So here, instead of doing this, which can be good if you play against a matchup that you can poke very easy, like against an Alistar or a melee support, Brand can stay here and you guys can poke. The problem with you poking here is that if you poke here but they don't go on the lane and they push you, you will lose pretty hard here. So it's better to just use your Q on the minions, the first Q or even the second, to just maintain the push. And once you got the push, you can poke after. So you shouldn't look to push. You shouldn't look to poke before you get the push in this lane, because you have Brand against Lux.
Are you an AD carry main struggling to make an impact in your games? Is your damage output disappointingly low, leaving you feeling frustrated and powerless in the role you love? Introducing our specialized coaching program designed to supercharge your AD carry performance. Imagine a world where your damage, decision making and farming skills are 10 times better and the outcome of your games is no longer left to chance. Meet Chase, just like you, he was once stuck in the same position, facing low damage and inconsistency in his games. Let's see what happened after his coaching experience, from Diamond 4 to Master Tier. Wow! And here is Jordan and Brett, both transformed into formidable AD carry after the coaching session. These success stories aren't just isolated cases, they are a part of a community of over 3,243 players who benefited from the coaching program. If it worked for them, why not for you? Picture yourself as an unstoppable AD carry. It's not a dream, it's your potential with the coaching session. Don't wait any longer, visit Visai.com, book your coaching and become the AD carry the enemy team hates to play against.
Okay, you need to push this. If you get pushed in, you're gonna lose. Yes. Try to ping only twice. You're tilting your support very hard. You're tilting him very hard. Try to ping only twice.
Okay.
He's gonna mute you soon.
But I don't know. I know this is wrong thinking, but I don't know why it's so behind. It's
Yes,
run.
I know. Just
like,
push.
Why?
Use your Q on the minions. Just look to push. Yeah.
I don't know if Kane is going to be like.
He can't be both now. You have full vision in the enemy jungle.
Okay.
Just be careful. Have heal. It's okay. We go on the replay. Yeah, you tilted him, now it's over. It's completely over. You pinged him so much, now he's hating you. Like, this guy just completely hates you. So I'll show you on the replay how to ping properly. Okay, right here, you go on them. Here you missed, but you got the kill. Like here, you can just push. You don't need to ping him necessarily. You can once, but you don't need to like spam ping him because it's not an urgency. So your pings should actually show him how urgent. Look at this ping. So this, usually try to use this ping only for like, let me push the wave. And if you get the tower, try to ping on the tower, like the target tower, you know? I just feel like you tilted really hard him. Like one, you pinged like 10 times every time when you wanted him to do something, and then you didn't cheer him up. You need to cheer him up. You need to like ping the emote if he's following, because otherwise it's gonna be tilting. I don't know if you ever played support and something did this to you, but if someone is gonna do this to you, you're gonna tilt very easy.
Yeah, but I know when to push, so that's the.
Yes,
they don't ping me.
But maybe he doesn't want you to help him push. We need to recall very soon.
Recall?
Not now. You're gonna lose all of the wave. On the next wave, that is cannon. So you have to pay attention to base to see if it's cannon. On the next wave. Okay. Look at the next wave and press B. Yeah, just B. It's okay. This was not a cannon wave. It's okay. No worries. Just recall. We're gonna go on the replay. So here I told you that you need to recall faster than the Aphelios did because he already recalled and he didn't. So here I told you that you need to recall on a cannon wave when losing. What did I mean by that, and what difference it makes if you recall, let's say if you recall now or if you recall on a cannon? What did I mean?
Because the cannon wave will be slower to die.
So when should you recall?
I will lose less minions.
Yes. So when should you recall?
When I crash.
Like now?
No, but now it was because I was losing.
Okay. So now you're losing. When should you recall?
On a cannon wave.
So where is the cannon wave? It's not this. So you should have recalled on the next wave, that is cannon wave. So when you play the lane like now and you see, hey, I'm losing. Fuck. She's gonna poke me. You should have recalled now. Like, oh, now, right now, you should have recalled because this is the cannon wave. But you were a bit slow at deciding. So in this case, you try to push. You should try to push because you have enough HP to maintain the push to get a clean crash. The problem is that the Lux hit some Q, I think. Yes. And now you're losing. So now you have to look at the next wave. If it's not this wave, then it's maybe the next one. So you have to look in base. So right now when the next wave is spawning, you have to look at it. What is it? What is it? What is it? Is it a cannon? Is it a non-cannon? If it's a cannon, like if this is a cannon, you take these minions and you recall. If this is not a cannon, then you can stay one more. So you have to look now in base to see what kind of wave is it. So when losing, recalling on a cannon wave is important. When winning, you want to get a clean crash. Very good, well played. You can go top lane since everyone is top lane. You don't know what to do. Watch your map. You're gonna see Nocturne top lane. You're gonna see Camel top lane. You're gonna see Brent top lane. Where should we go? Well, going mid by yourself is not smart. Everyone is playing top. So when you don't know what to do, look at your map. See where is everyone playing top. Okay, easy. Let me play top. If only Brent goes top and Nocturne stays mid, then it's gonna become more complicated. But here, 3 people are top. Go top. Really important. This was a good decision. Don't worry. Very good. Very nice. Very nice, guys. And now we go mid. Why do we go mid? Well, Nocturne is mid, Veigar is mid, 2 people are mid and 1 guy is top. Then we go mid. Why? It's because there are more people on the mid lane and we want to push mid. What else?
So I wasn't looking at the map because I didn't know that Nocturne was a...
No problem, no problem. Can happen. And here you fight, of course. And then right here after you kill them, you get Drake because he's starting it. And then after that, of course, you push your wave. Why do I say it's normal that you push your wave here?
Crash the wave?
True, why do you need to crash the wave right now?
To have a good back.
Yes, exactly. So now wave is coming into them slowly. So you just want to fix this wave before you recall. So you push and you recall. This is the normal play. So you need to have more confidence because the decision making that you have is good, but you're just very scared. You're doing good things, but you're just very like, oh, is this good? Is this good? Yes. You're doing good. You're doing good. You're just too scared. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. Now you know a few things more than your teammates because you did coaching. So every time when you're confused about something, go on the review. Like play the game normally, go on the review, download your replay, go into the replay and see what you did wrong. And try to ask yourself, was this the right decision? And if you don't know, then you ask me.
Okay.
But if you watch the session again and again, you should know that we make decisions on, the chances of it working. And you need to know the options. What are the options here for this decision? And if you know that, you should be fine. Then you push here, and I told you stop pushing. Why did I tell you that here?
Because I was going to die.
Yes. So if you're pushing the second tower, whether it's a wave right here or just the tower, you're always gonna die. You're always gonna die because they can just flank you or TP behind you and you're gonna die. So second tower right here, you should never push. Never push. Then you go mid, that's very good. Then you stay with them. So this is good. You push with them. And now you recall. Why? You have the item. Why would you stay? Everyone is recalled, you recall with them. Easy peasy. You go mid, you type to the Veigar that he should go bot. He doesn't go bot, no problem. You go bot, that's fine. Unfortunately, you can't control them. Then you just get bot. You take this, you push, and after you push, you recall. Here you are like, oh, but should I recall? Okay. What tells you that you want to recall right here?
The dragon wasn't up yet.
It wasn't up?
I don't know how much time it was, but... Oh, so it was up.
Okay.
But I don't know my HP, I think.
Your HP? So you need to recall right now? Okay, so if you're thinking that you want to recall for the HP, that's fine. The thing is, Kayn is strong. Let's see how many kills he has. Because of course we need to also press tab and see his items. So he's 2-3 with 1 item. Okay, he's not weak because you're squishy. But it's not so strong that you can, you can just be super scared. So right now, if you don't know what to do here, does your HP tell you that you must recall here? You could stay if you want. You want to recall, but if the Nocturne is in the fight right here, you can also follow. So you should recall here always, unless he starts the Drake or unless he's fighting. This guy is already fighting right here. You should move your screen there. Kayn was right there. If in the next 5 seconds your Nocturne is getting into a fight there, you can consider staying. And this is why, because you have good HP. If you have low HP, you ignore no matter what. But if you have enough HP to stay in a fight, and a fight is gonna break out there, or he starts the Drake and you need to move, or Veigar is fighting very hard, you could consider to stay here with them. So in this case, you should have just recalled. The reason why you should recall is because as you recall, the Nocturne is moving like this. Brand is right there, he's not fighting, so they don't do anything. So you should not stay with them. This was very confused because look at the Nocturne. He went like this, and then when he saw you here, he went to the Drake. We shouldn't fight here because they can one-shot you very easy with the Kayn. So the rule of thumb is very simple. If you're not sure what to do here and you have enough HP, if your team are in fight, you can consider fighting. Or if they're like starting a fight, or if they're starting a Drake, you can consider fighting. Otherwise, just recall and you should be okay. Second of all, in the mid game, you adapt on the map. Like you look at your map, you push mid lane, and then you see what is happening on the map. Now it's very simple. Nocturne top lane, Camel top lane. You can't push this wave mid because you have this wave into the tower. You're just going top lane. You take the kill, then you take this, then you move top. That's fine. You push mid, and here you just push more, you push more, you push more. And now you recall with your teammates. That's good. Then you go mid, and then after you go mid, you look at top lane and they are all top lane. You follow them. This is good. You take the Nash, and then right now you look at your teammate. The Drake is up. Campbell is top lane. Nocturne is top lane. Your wave is pushed into mid lane. No reason to stay mid lane. So you just go bot. When do you come back to mid lane? You come back to mid lane if Lux is dead. So you should keep moving. And then, or if you have the wave right here, you need to move back. But the wave is right here. It's very far. So now you move back to mid. So you just have to go in between two lanes. Just have to hover your teammates depending on what they do. Now Nocturne is bot lane, you're just hovering him. So this is all good. Your decision making is fine. You can't have expectations to win every game. You're gonna still lose a lot of games, and you can't be consistent 100% of the time. This is not realistic. If you watch Faker, he's gonna have 52% win rate or 53. Why? It's because he's human, and this is the game. This is how the game is. It's gonna keep you to 50% win rate. You have to perform good. So just try to win as many games as possible. Try to do your best, but don't expect that you're gonna do every single game clean and you're gonna hit your skill shots. Or if you're playing 60 to 70% very well, like consistent in 60 to 70% of the cases, you should be happy. So don't have expectations to be like, oh, every game I need to perform really well. Like, sometimes you just have to get carried. Sometimes you just have to be useful.
$5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and Tierlists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG, and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.